The municipality of Tuburan derived its name from the Visayan root word tubud, which means spring. In this town where there is an abundance of springs, it is called Tuburan.
But actually, so many developments have already sprung out from this town of springs, and in fact, it has already become the first and largest provider of homegrown coffee in the province of Cebu. My name is Andi.
And I am Mitzi, and for this episode of My Destination, tara, mga pe sa Tuburan!
Tuburan is a second-class municipality of northwest Cebu. Its northern border is the town of Tabuelan. To the east are the towns of Carmen, Catmon, and Sogod. Its southern boundary is the town of Asturias, and to its west is Danyan Strait. One may get there from Cebu City through 3 routes: via Toledo City if you're coming from the south, via Logo in the town of Bourbon if you're coming from the north, or via the Trans-Central Highway from Busay to Balamban.
The town was discovered in the year 1851 by Don Mariano Montebon. It is the birthplace of the country's revolutionary leader, General Arcadio Maxilom. Every June, the town celebrates its Tubud Festival in honor of their patron saint, Saint Anthony de Padua. Tuburan got its name from the prevalence of springs in the town, which were the sources of drinkable water for household use of its early settlers and have now become popular tourist destinations.
The town's 7 springs are Molobolo Spring near Barangay Carmelo, Mantawihan and Tubod Spring in Barangay Cogon, Bitian Spring in Barangay Putat, Pawa Spring in Barangay Manga, Langub Spring, and Blue Hole Spring in Barangay San Juan, which stands out for its mesmerizing blue waters. Another favorite tourist destination in Tuburan is its Marmol Cliff, where you can find 2 massive rock formations that line a river's path.
The town also has several resorts, such as the Vida Resort, where you can find white sand beach, and Formosa Camp Resort, where you can go glamping. For thrill seekers, you can go kayaking at the Adela River, climb the Atabay Peak, or measure the legendary Dao Tree, which is said to be hundreds of years old.
But for this episode, we wanted to explore another side of Tuburan. It's farm-to-table tourism, where not only water flows from its springs, but it's delicious coffee from seed to cup. Imagine that! A spring of coffee! Now we're talking!
Welcome to Tuburan Coffee Farm!
Tuburan's coffee farm started in 2012 through the efforts of the town's mayor back then and currently vice mayor, Demokrito Aljun Diamante.
Una gyud nganong nagtanom tag kape. Una is gusto tang motabang sa pobre. Ikaduha is gusto tang makatabang sa environment. Then ang dili mo sa Tuburan katong ingon ako ganina nga ang kita mo usas pinakadako nga supplier og uling sa Cebu City para gigamit sa mga litson, no? So muna nga pagka dunay programa ang DNR katong National Greening Program na NGP, ang atong ipatanom watay ipatanom og ordinary nga kahoy kay ulingon mga pabalik sa tao nagpatanom ta og kape. So kini siya dito kini gasugod sa programa sa DNR, National Greening Program. So sa karon makaingon ta nga success story siya, success project siya nga nakatabang ka sa environment at the same time nakatabang ka sa mga pobre nito mag-uuma. Unya, nakaproduce pa kitag quality nga coffee. Nakaroon pwede nato ipasigarbo nga this is organic coffee nga gitanom diri sa lungsod sa Tuburan. So pwede mo claim nga kami mga coffee capital of Cebu kay wa may lang gatanom og kape, di ba?
9 years after, Tuburan has now almost 3,000 hectares of coffee farms in its 29 barangays, which are mainly growing Robusta coffee plants, but they're also trying out the Arabica variety. We visited the farm in Barangay Kabangkalan to learn about how these coffee beans are grown and processed. We found out that they get cuttings from the mother plant and transfer them to the germinating chamber.
Muna siya germinating chamber, moist ni siya. Kini siya mga siguro mga 2 weeks, 1 month na ni, no? So in 2 months time, harbison na siya.
They have 4 different selections of the Robusta coffee plant which need to be mixed together for a successful yield.
By selection man ni siya, upat ka selection ang Robusta 65, 7, 11 og kuan 23 kinhanglan. By kuan gid ni siya nga naa gid ni siya upat ka selection.
Okay, doon naman siya self-pollination.
The seedlings are then transferred into a potting bag, and after 3 months, the plant is then bent to produce new sprouts.
Gikan sa pagtanong po nimo, after mga 3 months, magligo na siya, that's the time ngayon mo siya i-bend.
I-bend niya.
I-bend. I-bend gini mo siya nga muana siya karon nanapoy mo tubo nga 3 to 4, namunto siya mamunga in the next 60 to 80 years.
Okay, para mas mudagan siya.
Mudaghan siya mas mudaghan po siya bunga.
Saan siya pag-bend
I-bend gini mo, hikta ni mo kuan, hikta ni mo alambre. Imo itusok.
Once the plant bears fruits, the farmers would wait till the cherries turn red before they are harvested.
Sugod kag harvest is October to May.
The red cherries are then depulped, dried,
Muna atong gikan sa gipulp na to atong first nga process sa pagkuha sa panit. Then after mga 3 to mga 5 kadlaw, muuga siya. Ubalik sa to para idihal.
and dehulled.
The next step is the most difficult part, sorting the beans one by one to check which one passed quality inspection. This is why Tuburan's coffee carries the tagline, handpicked with love.
Sir, unsa nakakuti nga processor?
Muna pinakakuti nga process ng sa kape, ang sorting.
Yung mga how long siya usually pila ka hours ni button?
Kami among gikuan diri ma'am sa usa ka oras kay mo kuan mi mga 1 to 2 kilos. Sila ka tawo. So sa katawo.
The beans that do not pass quality standards are still recycled and mixed in their compost to create organic fertilizer. The selected ones are then roasted. Next step is the grinding process before being packed for commercial distribution.
After the tour, we did not only get to try their delicious homegrown coffee, we were also able to taste their unique meals cooked with coffee plants. These were tinolang manok mixed with coffee leaf buds or udlot instead of the usual kamunggay leaves, adobong manok with coffee cherry peelings instead of the usual spices, and budbud with coffee latik. One may also try Tuburan's homegrown coffee products at the Tuburan Cafe, where they also serve caffeinated desserts such as coffee cookies, coffee puto cheese, and their award-winning squash coffee pie.
Soon to rise is another coffee shop at a mountaintop in Barangay Cabangcalan, showcasing the 360-degree view of Tuburan. It will also soon feature a restaurant, rooms and villas, event centers, and a bamboo village. The place will stay true to its farm-to-table concept, as it will not only serve its homegrown coffee, but also their fresh tilapia straight from their farm, and fresh bangus, that they themselves breed and harvest using Norwegian type of marine cages.
Ang iyang diameter na sa mga 20 meters, and then ang deep niya siyang net is na sa mga 7 meters. So kada siya nga cage, ibutang na nato sa mga 30 meters ang deep sa dagat, kuha na siya, kayang mapudos o masuod niya ang 60 to 80,000 kabangus. So in 4 months time, kung doon na kay 3 kabangus niya o sa kilo, so meaning doon na kay 20,000 kilos in 4 months time ipudos nga bangus. So pag-abot sa panahon nga kanang atong farm to table nga ato na siyang i-open dito sa Bukid, so part o niya sa atong i-serve sa atong visitors is kanang bangus niya. So every day ta ma-harvest.
Ano say difference sa lasa sa bangus nga gi-raise purely sa fish pond compared sa breakfast pond?
Dako kay diferensya. Kaya ang bangus nato nga diri tamis-tamis.
Ngano man?
Okay, di man siya mukaog lapok o man siya nagpuyos lapok, naman siya sa dagat. Kunya, pwede kasi nimo makilaw eh.
Indeed, Tuburan's farm-to-table products are something that we can all be proud of, and you may even show your support without driving all the way to the town, as their coffee beans and drip coffee bags may be purchased at a mall in Mandaue City. But if you'd really like to immerse yourself in the town's culture and understand your cup of coffee on a whole new level, then the long drive going to Tuburan is definitely worth it.
That was surely one caffeinated adventure.
And more than just being an enjoyable experience, I really learned a lot, Mitzi, from Tuburan's coffee landscape and culture.
As in, it gives us more reason to be proud of our local produce here in Cebu.
Mo agree gyud ko ana, Mitz. And in fact, no, we're encouraging everyone, all of our viewers, to experience Tuburan's coffee farm to table ecotourism. It's definitely a must try. This has been Andi.
And I'm Mitzi. Thank you for watching My Destination.